Severance Season 2, Episode 4 just dropped a major plot twist that changes everything. Apple TV Plus is taking this mind-bending series to the next level, and we need to talk about it. Let's break down the biggest moments, shocking reveals, and what this means for the future of Lumon. Stay tuned. After a successful first season, Severance Season 2 dives further into the mysteries and topics explored in the show. The biggest part is the relationship between innies and outies. The rare times the two sides of characters, like Adam Scott's Mark Scout, Mark S., linked in any way were among Season 1's most intriguing. That's why I truly loved Severance Season 1's finale, since it granted the innies the power to take over their bodies from the outies and roam a world that was not their own. That happens again in Season 2's 4th episode, but with a twist. So far, Severance Season 2 has done a terrific job of ensuring the show continues to feel new and thought-provoking despite the fact that we are already familiar with Lumon and the characters. Severance, Season 2, Episode 3, was primarily about the search for Ms. Casey Gemma. Both the innie and outie versions of Mark made decent progress in their search. After Mark Scout went through the reintegration process at the conclusion of the episode, I wondered how it would play out in Episode 4. Thankfully, one of the show's most thrilling hours answered that question. The outside world is loose for the innies. Severance Season dismantles old barriers. Severance Season 2 Feat's 4th episode, Woe's Hollow, is the most distinctive to date. Lumon finally gave the characters' innies some time outside, and it all transpired in typical Severance fashion. I was initially perplexed when characters began to appear in a snowy setting. Was it authentic? It certainly was. And the setup was intriguing, as it was the first outdoor retreat team-building occurrence ORTBO that Lumon had advertised. Lumon is observing the innies through Mr. Milchick and other people this time, but they still get to be outside. Since the innies have essentially only known life indoors, it was fascinating to observe their new outlook upon encountering the natural world. In contrast to the season finale, the ORTBO gave us the opportunity to spend more time with the innies outside of the house. Since the innies are joined together this time, they get to see the world outside of Lumon as a team rather than engaging with strangers. I really like that choice. It was exciting to observe the innies' new perspective when they came into contact with nature because they have essentially only known life inside of 4 walls. Additionally, the ORTBO allows the show to explore its characters in greater detail. It's among the best character development-focused episodes Severance has produced in its 2 seasons to date. There were some thrilling moments of horror in Episode 4, with its distinct brand of spooky elements interspersed with distant people that resembled the Macrodata refinement crew and Milchick's persistent presence. The episode was improved by significant revelations, a stunning white scenery, and a mystery about Kier's origins to investigate. Finally, the biggest question regarding Heli R is addressed. A member leaves the Macrodata refinement team. There have been rumors that Heli R was actually Helena Egan in disguise, ever since the first episode of Severance Season brought back the Macrodata refinement team at Mark S.'s request. At first, I couldn't decide whether Heli's reluctance to tell the others the truth about what she found when she woke up as her outie in the Season 1 finale was because she was afraid of their reaction. That made sense. Nonetheless, there were brief instances in each episode that supported the idea that Helena was acting. The character's introspective thoughts are, in my opinion, one of Severance's best features. Even though the events leading up to and during the reveal were incredibly serious, I was not surprised when Severance Season 2, Episode 4 made it clear. Helena became close to Mark S. while posing as Heli R, and the two shared a bed. The introspective insights Severance offers its characters are among its best features. We witnessed early in the season how Helena was fascinated by Heli and Mark's bond and longed for closeness. Season 2 places a lot of emphasis on the emotional distance between the outies and innies. Thank you for watching.